Welcome to the finale. Let's dive right in. Looks like we have a lot going on. There's Daimos.
The kaiju. Why are they coming this way? The terminal's the other way. Oh, that's Sentinel. That's gotta be Iori.
Yeah, Iori Fukushima.
Hey, Iori. Iori-chan? They all appeared on this side out of the... Just keep running. That's easy to say, but where are we even supposed... Miwako, I'm sorry I couldn't get you, but... Usami-chan?
She's gonna... Yep. Get in the, Sentinel. Oh my goodness.
Usami-chan! Usami-chan! What the heck is... Don't worry, I'm going to... Everything's gonna be... I need to stay logical. Just so you know, I didn't want... I'm gonna try something. Honestly. Goto-kun! I know you can see me! You've gotta... I need you here right... Goto? You don't... Goto-kun! Renya Gouto... Yep. So you know him too.
Oh.
There you are. Goto said... Where did you...
Oh, this is hilarious.
Chihiro-san.
My senior ID can get me access, but I still need the biometric authentication.
This is hilarious. The students like what's going on.
Though, it's not a fix. I'm the one who's going to be helping all... Don't move.
Are you?
I need you to step away.
I need you to step away. Bye-bye. Yeah, go die. Go die in the kaiju fight. Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. 300 meters underground. There we go.
This place is...
We're inside the Sector 4.
What are you trying?
Maximum hypo... Once I'm done, your fight might get just...
Oh, really?
Shifter already.
Is this true?
I've established a connection to the system. My senior credentials should take... Thank you.
Over and out.
I didn't think you'd come back. I'm shifting you back.
Hacking to the gate.
Now, let's get started. All units fighting the kaiju. Can you hear me?
Who's that? How'd you get up?
Huh? Wait, years ago Miwako was helping.
Yeah.
Chihiro.
I'm Chihiro Morimura. What?
That's our teacher's name.
I'm going to evacuate the populace. Readouts say 1.2 million people in Sector. They'll all be force shifted to the year, as in Sector 3.
To the year 2025. You're shifting over 1 million.
So you don't have to worry about any civilian casualties.
This music's great.
That's all.
Wait a minute, Chihiro.
Yeah, she's close to
Initializing.
Wow, millions of people shifting to 2025. That's the next year that this is gonna air. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Nippon. Wow.
That should be a... Unbelievable. Why am I doing... What's the meaning of this? How did you gain access? Explain yourself.
I'm Takatoshi Hijiyama. I just
Yes.
have one...
A favor?
Well, I'm actually asking a young man by the name of...
Tsukasa Okino?
Yeah. Tsukasa Okino, yes.
Gouto. It's been the last time I saw you was 2 months
Ogata.
before my roughly a year. Chairman Ogata, an AI construct.
Yes.
Why would this be in Morimura's? I see. So this is how she managed to. She must have used this AI to act.
Not quite. The good Professor Morimura.
So all of this was by leaking the prototype nanomachinery.
This is insane.
Catastrophic.
You're the one who exploited her. We were so close to. Now we must. I'll finally have.
You were planning on downloading
a brave new.
I won't let you do that.
What is Professor Morimura?
She's dead.
By that hitman's hands, I presume. That's humanity.
Kengo Ogata, that's the
cat. Left now. My deepest condolence.
Shut up, construct.
Unfortunately for you,
it's still within construct.
You don't have.
I refuse to let an AI control out of the survivors. The one.
Yeah. My goodness, this is intense.
So, suppose I am the professor.
I want to know
Yeah,
the
we're
truth.
back here.
I want to know the reasons, but that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you, considering your From the very beginning, you never intended.
You think I'm trying to
I do.
So you think I'm enabling even though I've got more reason to hate?
That is true, at least. After all, which would be to carry out the plan.
Yeah.
However, that plan may now be untenable. Recall when I brought you to the... I believe you said it was out of your hand.
This is intense.
This is the mainframe?
Yes.
Honestly, you can't take any. So why do you put so...
Okino.
Just talking. More importantly, something unpleasant must have...
Most likely.
It's Android, yeah.
Probably left you
Shikishima.
right.
Probably more.
They've all been external damage. They're all out of
Yeah, what do you
commission.
think?
I see. Let's get started.
Is it really possible?
I have a fairly comprehensive... This
Drastic.
abnormality all comes down to... I should be able to get...
Why would Miss Morimura push for Operation Aegis if...
Well, you said it yourself. She's either being controlled or she could be trying to...
That's not right. Hold on. That file system hadn't even been... How did you gain access?
I have a senior admin. I access privileges for the...
You somehow got access to an...
Yes. This is no... Sector 3's mainframe has been... It's barely operational. I won't be able to process... Well, not much... I'll have to send direct instructions.
Command ship?
The mothership in orbit. You can send commands to...
Is it an Ark?
Either that or a base of operations. The comms channel to the... Must be hiding somewhere beyond the... Looks like about 35... But we don't have the time to find another...
Will this fix cut off...
It should be able to solve the problem. However, we can't stop. That's out of my hand.
Which means we'll still have to deal with the kite. We don't know
Yeah.
how many the fact... If we could just verify...
That may be bad. Operation Aegis is too...
In other words, the decode's activation is a blow you cannot recover. No matter how you try to fix it, your plan... The most direct fix would be then you would just... In order to trick, you need them to destroy. And therein lies your... You want this world destroyed so that... But you have one mate, and that's that would revert this, which is, in essence...
You're overthinking.
3 months prior to the... Newman was acquired by the conglomerate
Oh.
with these interlocutors. Apparently, they've become one of the world... This refers to the humans. Those compatible have... If Operation a World Reset, this operation goes against... She will stop at nothing.
Okay.
Aegis isn't just an orb. It causes a terminal to seal itself off and preventing anyone from using it to... Once all the terminals will be severed from the main, effectively preventing any... But if that happened, we'd be stuck in a loop where you're...
fine then. Let's say, what do you plan to do?
Let's backtrack.
Yeah.
Discuss the suspect, and you asked me.
Yes, she here did it, of course.
If you actually are, then I believe you personally.
Did I now?
She was a staunch advocate of a thorn in your side.
An interesting theory. If I...
Believe me, I understand why. Certainly Renya Gouto was responsible, even if it was on Shikishima's behalf. A buyer. After that, you took the lead under Kengo Ogata's... Kengo Ogata, of course, being Nenji Ogata's father and Shikishima's chairman. He passed away in 2180s, but the other Kengo Ogata, the one you created after an AI con... You were letting it control...
I was just getting... Dug that out of a log?
Yes. Renya, the log was recorded in the column. Once your clone reaches 8, you set it so that she'd download your... It's clear this project was... I'm sure you felt a sense of duty to save humanity, but you were also trying to bring Kengo Ogata...
Yes.
So Professor Morimura takes over Chihiro, and presumably Kengo Ogata would take over Nenji Ogata's clone. That's why you're so intent on... Certainly, from your... Miss Morimura was expendable. Her very survival in...
Well, this isn't ideal. Goodbye.
Hey, about to get shot.
All right.
Alright. Is the Yakisoba Pond gonna save the day? We'll find out soon. This story is getting wild. Wild story for sure.
Where do I begin? Well, I think I finally found what we needed. The answer to our problem.
What is it?
I'd prefer to handle...
What can I have to... That means... So the Sentinels are... It's strange after all.
Well, I guess we're a bit early. The command ship's still behind the horizon. That means still about half an hour until... Now it's a waiting game.
Half an hour until comms range. This is 5 minutes after. Go to
Guess
visit.
I owe you that. You remember our talk?
Something inside... It's the thing calling...
You got it. The important part is... One of those points is the command ship in or... From that ship, that data is used to manufacture them in the... Then the factory fresh Deimos are... And that's how the...
So why do the attack...
I might actually... But it'd be better if you heard it from...
Her, the command ship.
Huh? Hey...
Stop!
Stop! Is this...
Must have come from a... I'm definitely triggering the... Looks like my operation at the... My commands aren't enough. They'll be back in action.
Hey!
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah.
Go ahead. What can I have? So the... So...
I'm...
It's stuck. Is...
Stop!
This doesn't...
You're telling... We need to go.
What's wrong?
That con... Looks like I can only use the You stay here. I'll go set the...
Hey!
Stop!
Okino!
keep saying stop.
Damn it. Why only me? I have to get back now. Someone. I need to find some. Sekiga. Keitaro's Sentinel could all... Wait.
Wow, a lot of thought clouds being added.
Okino was maybe she knows. If what Keitaro, the Sentinels, so if I can, maybe I can... Crawling to him for help, desperate time. I know what, just as I was in the android. I need to get back and This is hardly the...
Well, come on, you gotta have your Yakisoba-con.
I can't seem to... Excuse me, there's something... I'm looking for it. Do you have...
I think she...
Really? Of all time, I'll have... I'm looking for... He'd be with...
A school hat.
You've seen it?
But you might want to...
Where would I find...
Around now, she...
Understood. You've seen any...
Yeah.
Yeah, right in front of me.
Do you have a... I'm looking for any idea...
A school hat?
Nuts.
One of my friends, and he always wears...
That's him. Do you know where he...
He wasn't near... I do Oh, I've seen...
The old...
Yeah, old school
Thank
building,
you.
that's what I thought.
I'm looking for... Have you seen it? Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I got the crew. Walk away and then we're going to the old school. Let's do it.
Okay, now.
Oh, a little moment.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
What's this?
I really like...
What are you doing? Don't be crazy.
Gotcha. Deja vu. Isn't this where I can... That seemed like it. I thought you might be feel...
You thought it'd make me happy for him.
Guess not.
Alright, maybe we find more here. Mura.
Nobody.
huh?
Not Chan.
You?
This was because
Yes.
Wait, that... You're the scout you... Why do you have... Who are...
let me take... He has been wounded by his condition.
What? Who exact... How do you know...
Television broadcast. You never use them to inform. That's it.
Oh, here.
What is...
They say you will need it.
Some kind of...
I extracted it. It was designed not to know.
What?
Yeah. Who knew that Yakisoba-pan Captain was gonna be the hero?
Three active androids detected.
I'm up!
Over here.
Is it
There you
over?
go. Okino.
Okino! Don't worry.
Ichion,
Don't talk.
the
Kijin.
letter read.
No!
No, Okino.
No. Okino. He's...
Unum has
Teleport to Universal Control. In Sector 0 now. Read the letter, buddy.
So they've... Okay, now. You don't have much of a...
The invasion force is approaching, so I'd like to share this. I hid it in the ocean in Sector 5. It's the one I piloted. If anything happens to me, so I made one last adjustment to your bot. The Sentinel activation switch is on.
Here we go.
That scout unit said you were isolated. If you really are alive, then you're going to need a home. It'd be a shame if it was... So, I'll fight to my life. That's all the reason I...
Here we go. Captain America.
Now, let's go.
Let's go.
Finally,
What was that? I thought I heard...
You did.
Oh, you know...
You can't see them, but I do still... No ghosts here.
So the scout was...
I'm still alive. Because we shared, you're the only one who I can...
What can I do?
I can't go back to that world. I was cut off from it. This was the answer. Remember what we talked... The mystery process, eating up 80% of the... Our hearing, vision... It was supplying sensory data. It made everything... That was practically its highest...
You don't mean it was all fake?
Yeah.
Home. The factory.
Yeah.
The 5 sectors are... Besides the 15 of us, every human we've ever known, they were created by... That world is a simulated space. A massive...
Yeah.
These cockpits we're in right now, that is reality. My designs for the Sentinels never had cockpits at all. What kind of suicidal moron would get in a 35-meter weapon? A single punch's recoil impact would hit the pilot like a... But then the finished Sentinels had ways to get in. I wasn't too familiar with the systems we'd pulled from the main... I figured it was just a spec, but it wasn't even a... They're growth pods, meant to keep our bodies. We were born inside these pods. We have never known life outside of...
If all that's true...
Whoa.
How do we get out?
I don't know if we can get... But at least one thing's... If the Deimos invasion destroys the... Then we will all die inside these...
Fat chance of that. You're shameless, shrewd, and inferior. No matter what else may change, I live in service of my country.
Hey,
I will not let you...
Hey, Giamma. No matter how this ends, let's go.
Oh, they're both pods in the body. Oh. Weird. Super cool.
Oh?
Alright. The last bit. Everyone's in pods.
Initiating meta-skill now. This shouldn't take too long.
Whoa.
I'll send you the data once.
That would be...
But I must say, Okino-kun really managed to integrating this half-coded thing into the...
Thank you. No, Okino wanted to tell you that.
Okino-kun said that?
He said the analysis wasn't complete, so he appreciates you.
I see.
To look at you, anyone might think you were just that you must be a true... The message was Okino's, but I'd like you to know... Now, if you'll excuse me.
That boy. So he appreciates me.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't ideal. Goodbye.
You cannot shoot me. So anyone who knows the truth of Aegis is a liability to you, and liabilities must be dealt with. If Operation A World Reese, this operates, you will stop. This refers to those compatible. 3 months prior, Newman was with these, they've become... If you recall, I specifically acquired this. You had concerns about...
I can guess what... Now you're going to use it to... I can guess what happened. Now you're going to use...
Perhaps I wasn't clear. For safety reasons, neither one of us can be shot with this gun. I configured it very... As I suspect, this gun records the time of its last... and that time looks to be a near match for Miss Mortimer, which suggests you use this... Now, you yourself were using the drone to keep
You're
tabs
prisoner,
on Miss
aren't
Mortimer.
you?
Based off of your I presume you took it.
How much do you have? Were you just playing dumb? When did you realize? What gave away that I was the professor?
There was a it was back when Miura found... You described
Oh.
Miura as an excellent, but the Miura of 2188 was the design engineer.
Did you dig that out of Renya Gouto's log too?
No. That I learned through Miura. The AI... He also told me about the exist...
So? If you're not killing me,
Considering what you did to Miss Mortimer, but giving into my emotional reaction when vengeance isn't... So, with that, I would rather choose the path that gets me... That is what I want, to see what lies at the end of all this. You told you made it clear Jiro Izumi was not your... Yet you and Izumi shared an intimate relationship, and that was clear enough from all the... Even the placement seemed intentional. You died before you could set up the memory transfer. At that point, Izumi sympathized with you, and helped carry... I can certainly understand Kengo Ogata's motive, but you... Why are...
Because there has to be... Without someone to guide them, teams dissolve into... It'd be the colony of...
I see. Your devotion to this goal is Are you a gambling? I'd like to propose... We'll leave the terminals alone for you. We won't let Aegis seal everything off. Your loop would still be viable.
And in exchange...
As it currently stands, it'd be impossible to revert to your original plan without some compromise. But consider that even this final phase will have plenty of struggles beyond it. If we can prove to you that we will... If we prove to you that we can... Then are we not worthy to inheriting your goal?
You...
We can solve this so my proposal is this. Let us fight her. If we fail, then I could hardly object to it.
That's your bet? You don't stand a
Well...
Okay.
Aegis activated. Is anyone too compromised to keep fighting?
We've barely had a moment to... The girls maybe push...
I'm still okay.
There are 3 terminals remaining. We can protect 2, but we're on our own.
How much longer do we...
We need to re-establish a connection with Miyuki Inaba. That's still 10 hours off.
10 hours we don't have. But her plan is our last...
Then we
Yeah.
fight to the left.
The kaiju are heading for the...
Brace yourself, Kate. We are soldier powers. Let's go. Chihiro-san. You're listening, aren't you? If you're out there. Chihiro-san.
What is it now?
You know a way to link up with the... One that doesn't rely on its position
You're thinking of when I revised...
right now.
And this is where you reveal some new I can...
No. This time.
You have to be... You do realize...
I do. Even still, all I can do... I just want us to have it.
This is the most... I lied to you, you know. Do you know which lie I'm talking...
Not this time.
When I said I wasn't... You're an infuriating...
Chihiro-san.
Ready? Everyone, listen to... We can communicate with the command ship. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites.
Whoa.
We should be connected. However, the satellites have to move outside their They'll enter the gravity well and plummet. Your connection will only last until they hit the sun. You'll barely have any time to do this.
Thank you.
Honestly, humans can be so... Though, I guess... If you actually manage to pull this off, then I expect you...
Chihiro.
Good luck, big brother. Almost
Big
connected.
brother.
This is your own... Initiating communication.
Dun 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 dun.